Alright, what's up, guys? Anyone who's here now or is watching this afterwards, hello and welcome. We'll give it a minute to get going, if it gets going. We never get as much traffic on Friday for some reason. So, hey, Vin, how's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. And Dustin, hello, and Ted, hey. Ted, Dustin, and Vin, thanks for being here so far, guys. Or at all. It's always great to see you. Hope everybody's Friday was good. I guess, Vin, you still probably have some Friday left. Quite a bit more. It's going on 7 p.m. here. So weekend's getting ready to kick off, and I have an e-bike behind me that has a bunch of stuff packed on it. Hopefully I can get out there early enough tomorrow. Oh, there you go, Vin. I'm glad to hear that. Enjoying a Friday afternoon after work. I'm just going to take it easy tonight myself. Try to get an early start, be well rested, and just ready to go. I got 2 batteries for this bike, so you can only connect one at a time, so I have to carry the other one separately, and that took some figuring out, and I'm going to show you guys that like in some upcoming videos and live streams. But yeah, I want to go out and do some riding. All week long they've been saying that Saturday's going to be the nicer day this weekend, and now it looks like Sunday's going to be the better day. But I'm going to try and go out on Sunday too. Hey, Vegas 1. So I just checked my phone a minute ago, and they're calling for a high temperature of 97 tomorrow, which is not bad. It only got up to 98 today. Hey, Mike Schuster. Oh, wow. Well, thank you, Mike. Thank you for taking the time to, go through the extra trouble of using the link and stuff. So I appreciate it, Mike. I hope you and the family are going to be enjoying your highboy scooters together, and I think that's awesome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing how much fun you're having with all your scooters and the family. So thank you, Mike. Thanks again. And anybody who wants the best possible deal, or one of the best possible deals you can get on a highboy scooter, do please reach out, and I will get you a link and the best codes available at the time, and can save you a little money, and helps the channel out too. So thank you, Mike, for ordering lots of scooters using the links, and that's very, very helpful. It goes a long way. I appreciate it. Hey, Sheena Blue, good to see you. I hope you're well. I'm okay. I'm looking forward to getting outside this weekend. You're interested in getting one as well? A highboy scooter or a Hachi e-bike? Vegas 1? Send me an email. Go check out the highboy website, but don't put anything in your cart yet. Tell me which one you like. Go check them out. Don't put anything in your cart yet. You're going to have to use a fresh link and then I can get you a code as well. But figure out which one or ones you like. Send me an email, and I'll get you, links and codes with the best possible deal. Yeah, no, I know you. Stream Mayhem. It's good to see you. And hey, Joe. It's on my main page. Vegas One, the email, my YouTube page. And I'll try to after the stream, I'll go in and get the or just highboy.com is what you want to go check out first. But my email is on my YouTube page. I don't have a Highboy link on my description. So go to highboy.com, Vegas One first, and figure out which one you like. Then send me an email and I'll get you the links and codes. "15 miles on the C1 today? That's awesome." Oh, thank you, Mike Schuster. I couldn't remember, honestly couldn't remember it off the top of my head, but I think you're right. And hey, Irving. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Good to see everyone who's here this evening. And Big Boys PEV. You didn't miss much. We're just getting going here. But great to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Everybody who's here. Moderators, chatters, lurkers. If you're here, I appreciate it. And I hope your weekend's off to a good start. Thanks for hitting that like button if you did already, or if you're getting ready to. Let's see how many we can get to in a Friday night stream, which usually doesn't get a ton of action. A lot of people go out and do stuff on Friday. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. There's just a lot of things going on Friday. So not as many people ever seem to come into the streams on Friday. It's like a weird day. Friday is always a weird day in Las Vegas. It does something to people. It makes them... We talked about this when I've been on some scooter rides with you, and we've seen it in action. Friday makes people stupid in Las Vegas. And I know there's some science behind this. I haven't done any experiments myself, but, we're going to get more into that later. But anyway, hold on. Let's see. So Carrie's here. Hello, hello. Big Boys, PV. Renee, hello, hello. Yeah, it only got up to 98 today, Renee, and it felt great this morning. It's probably going to feel pretty good tomorrow morning. I'm thinking that's when I got everything packed up. I'm going for a bike ride, or so goes the plan. But now it looks like Sunday is going to be the better day here, they're saying now. But tomorrow is still going to be pretty good. And it looks like you guys are getting some good weather too, though, Renee. Like, I don't know, the whole region's getting a break. And yeah, no, high school football did start tonight in a lot of districts and parts of the country. I think here, Clark County, I know school started a couple of weeks ago. And, football doesn't start usually until a couple weeks after that. So, yeah, a lot of things going on in general on Friday. Whether or not people go out, there are other things to watch and participate in. And, I don't know, who knows. I still have to send them, Mike, I have to get back to them and tell them what I need for sure. I'm just going to tell her to send me a headset. Everything else in the front is a little out of whack, but it's okay. If I just get a new headset assembly in there, where nothing's bent and everything works right, the bike's going to be good enough. Um, so hold on, I'm falling behind here. Chet, and I see there, Chet. Hey, what's up, buddy? Carrie with the wish list. Thank you for posting that. Appreciate it. Renee is cooler. They're 75 or so. Wow. Johan. And, yeah, I heard something about that. Joe, I thought that was next week. I'm getting, like, I'm all discombobulated today. Days are running together. You think you'd rather get an e-bike? Vegas one? Well, Highboy has e-bikes, but so does Hachi. Of course, I got a couple of them sitting behind me. We're going to go take a hell of a ride tomorrow. Yeah, I do have link posted in the bike ride video. Vegas one. I have the Hachi e-bikes link posted in the part 2. It's Haoqi, but it sounds like Hachi. They say Hachi every time I talk to somebody uh, and speaks Mandarin. Wow, that's incredible, Big Boys PEV. Well, I mean, I would go as far as to call the S2 Pro still like the best all around, no maintenance, get on it and go forever kind of scooter, but that's really good range considering, the battery that you have left. That's really impressive. But yeah, Vegas one, Haoqi, but there's a link in my most recently posted video, the second part of the bike ride, and there's a code there too, $100 off, whichever bike you like, which makes many of them a pretty good deal. But I can get you codes for the Highboy bikes too, and get the best possible deal on those. And as far as I can tell, the Highboy bikes are real good. I don't have any experience with them personally. Oh, there's the Amazon link to the Cheetah bike. Okay, Vegas one, found it. Hold on. Oh, you did, on the S2 Max. I thought you said your S2 Pro, Big Boys PEV, but yeah, the S2 Max is good for tons of range. But the air-filled tires, but then the new ones have split wheels. Mine does not, which makes for impossible tire changes and repairs. But with the new ones, I guess it's much easier. But thank you, Carrie, coming through with the links. And the battery's over 2 years old. Yeah, mine too. I'm going to charge up the S2 Max. And I know we retired it. But every now and then, we're still going to kick it out and take a ride. Especially now that we're getting into some good weather. It deserves another ride or two. And some good weather. So we'll see how that goes. And thank you, Carrie, with all the links and codes and everything. And Mike Schuster, if you got the Pro, that's an incredibly good scooter that you're never going to have to do anything to, really. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I never use the apps on my Highboy scooters. You can though. I mean, it's easy enough, and They seem to work. Hey, Mike, I see you down there. After 500 charges, you throw away your C1. You could just get another battery for it, probably. It'd still, motor would probably still be good, Joe, I would think. My Highboy S2 Max has been charged more than 500 times. Quite a bit more, and it's still, it's still really strong, but the battery is still good too. And hey, Paula, I see you down there. Yeah, Mike, I kept your spot available for you. Oh, they don't sell batteries for it? Can't you? Doesn't the battery pop out of that thing? Oh, well, hey, maybe you get more than 500 charges out of it, but the cost of that bike is so cost effective, though, I mean, usually under $400 with whatever, discount they've got for us at the time. So even if you get 500 charges out of it, you still had your money's worth. It'd still be worth buying another one, I would think. Oh, battery's out of stock. Okay. There will probably be opportunities to get batteries again, I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of people buy extra batteries for that thing. If you carried an extra battery or two, you could probably be out all day on a C1. I'm gonna see how far we can go tomorrow. But yeah, Big Boys PEV, you might have missed that earlier. Behind me is an e-bike all charged up with a battery attached to it and another battery strapped to it, like a battery in the battery spot and another battery in the not battery spot and a bunch of other stuff on it, and getting ready for a morning ride, charging everything up, getting everything ready to go. It's going to be a good enough day tomorrow. Thank you, Carrie, for all the like and subscribe and share stuff. And thank you guys for being here, everyone who comes and hangs out, spends a little time, and enjoys a nice chat with us. Hey, baby love, how you doing? You okay? I heard something about your son. Is everything okay? The Antelope Pro looks pretty cool. I wish they'd send me one, actually. Vegas one. You should be able to use the code for that. Get $100 off for now. Yeah, no, I believe in them too. Big Boys PEV. And oh, that's good. Big Boys PEV. Hey, Jay Stone, how you doing? Good to see you. And Paula and everybody. We got a couple of new members. Welcome. This is Rick and Vic. I don't know if anyone else. It doesn't update for a couple of days. It doesn't show me. But yeah, should be another member video coming this week. When we get to, let's say, 15 members, we'll do the first member live. And yeah, Jay Stone, I was gonna say yes. I don't know the whole story, baby love, but I had kind of gotten the gist of it. I saw something you posted on Instagram, and I hope everything's okay. And praying for the best possible outcome here. Yeah, Ted, it does, doesn't it? I like it. I wish they'd send me one because of the utility and the range. I think that would be great for a lot of things that I'm trying to do, and that would be a good food delivery scooter too. If you ever wanted to do Uber Eats or something, you could be out there all day, most of the day anyway. If you kept it in like class 2 speeds. But I think all the Antelope bikes look pretty cool. But there's what's the other one? The one that's got all the utility, and it's one a picture with there's a seat, a kiddie seat back there if you want, and there's somebody riding with a couple of kids back there, and I don't know, that one looks cool. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head right now. And yeah, baby love, I don't know the whole story, but I hope your son is okay, and praying for everything to go as well as it possibly can. So great to see everyone who's here tonight, or whatever time it is where you are. It's 7 something in Vegas. Sun is going down. Just chilling out around here tonight, getting ready for a big weekend myself, and I hope everybody oh, rain and windy. We got a little bit of wind too. I hope we don't get too much wind, Paula. But rain is always good on this side of the country. Well, I don't know. Some have had too much already. We could use a good bit of rain over here wouldn't hurt us at all. But I'm glad we have a cooler weekend to look forward to. Hope everybody's weekend is good. I'm going to try and do some bike riding. Got one of them all ready to go for tomorrow. Could be out there all day because I got 2 batteries. And who knows where who knows where we'll end up. We'll probably not go to the lake. Probably not the north way. Anyway, because so many people are going to be going to the lake tomorrow, and that's a 2-lane road with no bike lane. And nobody's going to want to be behind me, and there's nowhere to pull off most of the time. So this is going to be the first really nice day tomorrow. Well, today was pretty nice, but tomorrow is going to be really nice too. Nicer a little bit. So, and it's the weekend, so tons of people are going to go out to all the outdoor places. So I might have to change it up a little bit this weekend just for the sake of not being run over, hopefully. I mean, it's just, I've had a lot of close calls lately, and when everybody's trying to hurry to the same place at the same time and there's nowhere for me to go, it's not a good situation. So let's see, raining in Stockton, a little drizzle. Oh yeah, the coolness. It'd be nice, yeah, it's nice to get some rain, especially in the summertime if it's been hot for a while. But, too much rain is not a good thing, but enough to cool it off and do some good, that's always welcome around here anyway. "25-mile bike path." There's bike paths going from I think Boulder City all the way through. There's bike paths that run all the way through Clark County, like pretty much southern Nevada. I think there's bike paths most of the way to Laughlin. That's I mean, southern Nevada's always been kind of outdoor friendly, but there are some good bike paths and ways to go. I'm just going to try and avoid where everybody's going to be tomorrow. There's probably going to be a lot of people on bike paths tomorrow. Could be heavy traffic. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Big Boys PV, about the links and codes. I appreciate that. Anybody that needs a link or a code, let me know. Yeah, Vegas one. These Hachi e-bikes are plenty strong. Both of mine are 750 watt and, good power delivery, good controls, good controller. Um, it's just, they know how to get it to put the power down and do everything that it's supposed to, but still have plenty of range. A bike freeway system, that's an excellent idea, Joe. I think it's inevitably coming. So many people in places like Las Vegas simply cannot afford the cost of an automobile because of, like insurance is so high in Las Vegas because a lot of cars get broken into and stolen and catalytic converters missing and stuff. So just car insurance is twice as expensive or more as it is in most other places. So in places like Vegas where people get around on personal electric vehicles a lot out of necessity, there should be a better way to do it, but they are making improvements around here. Like Maryland Parkway is going to be a lot more bike friendly. Boulder Highway, which is kind of like, probably shouldn't go there now, but it's going to be redone. The Henderson portion of it is going to be completely redone, and that's going to be super bike friendly. Um, so progress is being made because so many more people are just deciding not to have the expense of a car now. And if you still need to get somewhere in a car, you can take an Uber or, rent a car or, things like that. So I don't know. But yeah, Joe, there should be like a good, public roadway for people on two wheels, people who choose not to drive. I mean, even if I had a car still at this point, I'd still be wanting to ride the bikes and scooters a lot. So, you don't even have to give up driving if you get a personal electric vehicle, but it would be nice to have the option of, your own path. It's really almost not worth it now. Well said, Carrie. I found it not to be worth it when I started to have to fix an old car that I was paying high insurance on, and I bought at the worst time, when car prices were too high and stuff. It got to where, yeah, I mean, new cars, yeah, if you want a halfway decent new car, you're going to spend at least 50 grand, and that's too high for most people to be able to manage. And hi, Miss A, hello. Sorry, baby love. Hope you're doing well. We've been asking how you are, hoping everything's okay with your son, and please let us know if there's anything anybody can do. But I'm praying for everything to go as well as it possibly can for you and him. And let me see. But yeah, Miss A, it's good to see you. And Irving, glad to know you're still here. Yeah, exactly. Again, well said, Carrie. It's it can save you. It'll more than pay for itself. Definitely. Vegas one, you got a 2011 Nissan Versa. Yeah, it probably does. I had a 2009 Nissan Versa, and that was a surprisingly good car. Let's see. Oh no, an infection. Well, at least he's in the right place. I mean, if you have an infection, you want to be in the hospital, and they'll be able to take care of that, I'm sure. But again, praying for the best possible outcome, and keep us posted. Definitely. So great to get to spend some time with you guys. Hope everybody's Friday night is good, or whatever time it is where you are. It's Friday evening in Las Vegas. I'm winding down, getting ready for a big, big weekend. More outdoor action than I've had in a very long time, and I hope you guys will enjoy at least some of what I'm gonna be out doing, and I hope that you can check in. We might go live a time or two. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do yet. I'm changing up my plans, or likely changing up my plans, just because of how nice it's gonna be this weekend, and how many people are gonna be trying to go where I thought I was gonna go. So I don't know. This is like everybody else is kind of feeling a lot like I am right now, and just waiting for some good weather so they can go outside and not get heat stroke, but still do things that they haven't been able to do for the last couple of months. So I know tons of people are going to be going to the lake this weekend because it's going to be perfect. So I don't know, maybe there's a better way that I can go to get there where I can do it safely on a bike. I'll have to investigate that after this stream. I don't know, but anyway, big weekend plans. Gonna do some riding. I'm gonna take the other bike out too, the Cheetah. I need to get some pictures of that for Hachi. I still need to send all of the pictures that I took of the Leopard Pro, so I'm gonna do that this weekend too, and just let them know that I'm not slacking here. I'm getting stuff done, or getting ready to, especially. Oh wow, Vegas one, that's pretty good on the miles. So hey, Slow's here. Hello. So how am I doing? I'm okay. If I can get a good night's sleep tonight, I think I can have a pretty good weekend. And I'm really trying. I'm gonna try like hell to take advantage of this weather, and I hope it goes well. Wow, how did I miss a Baby Love and Slow 49 live stream? There's something wrong with my notifications. I don't know why. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this. I might have to write an angry letter, or I wonder if there's anybody you can call and be like, hey, what's going on with the notifications? Because I'm missing out on things that I shouldn't be missing out on. Yeah, Joe, I mean, it's coming, inevitably. Registration for e-bikes and scooters, but it's going to be a lot cheaper than a car. Hell, it's probably going to be cheaper than, well, like, it's probably as cheap as a moped, at least. Like here, if you have a moped in, Nevada or Clark County, it costs $50. Yeah, $50 for a moped tag that lasts forever. You never have to renew it. So they'll probably do something like that here, I would imagine, for e-bikes. Just don't know. Oh, well, Renee, I hope you get something out of it. And tonight is your Sunday, and you work for the next 4 days. But, well, I'll look forward to having you along for the adventures. Most of it's going to be in posted video form, but it'd be great to have you along if and when you get the time. But I hope the next 4 days of work go as well as they can. Wow. Yeah, I can't believe I'm not getting. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, I'll do that, Brandon and Dustin. Yeah, I'll just do that because I'm getting weird notifications about stuff that I don't even watch, and it's like, why would you be sending me this? Yeah, I've had that too with Brandon Slow's live streams where it says it's private. Somebody said that that used to happen here a lot. Some of you guys would get that, and then Jason Morris last night said, sent me a text message asking why the comments are turned off, and they're not, or I didn't do it anyway. I don't know what that's all about. I responded to him and said, I don't know what's going on with that. Basically, haven't heard anything back. Haven't heard from him tonight. So something's definitely been a little off with YouTube lately. But I hope it's all getting sorted out, and I'll just try redoing everything, re-clicking it all. Hey, Amy. Hello, hello. Good to see ya. And Lou. Trying to do a pretty long ride tomorrow. I'm trying to anyway. Hope it goes that way. I don't know where we're going to go now, but I hope everybody has some good weekend weather, and anybody who's looking to get out, I hope you get a chance to. But good to see everyone who's here. And thank you, Carrie, for posting the link to the light. Somebody always asks, so I did post that link down below, but thanks for putting it up there. Aw. Renee, you and Steve work opposite schedules. Well, I'm glad it works out, but I'm sure it'd be nice if everybody got to spend some more time together. Huh. baby love. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try and figure it out. What's going on? But some of you have still mentioned recently not getting notifications for these streams, and just just happening to see it in your recommended or something when you're on YouTube. I don't know. So looking forward to wonderful temperatures tomorrow. It's gonna now they're saying just before I started the stream I checked and it looks like it's gonna be 97 here tomorrow, but only for a little while in the middle of the afternoon. So if I leave around the time of sunrise, I could be out for several hours before it starts to feel too hot, but the sun is still gonna be, pretty brutal. So I don't know. Like I haven't spent I haven't spent a lot of time out in the sun in a while because of how hot it's been. So we'll see how well it goes tomorrow. I know tons of people are going to be out tomorrow, so all weekend. So that concerns me a little bit. I don't know where to go where there aren't going to be tons of people. So, but I hope whatever anybody's doing this weekend, I hope it's good and hope everything goes well. Hey, Robert. Wow. That's some nice cool August weather. We're going to get down to tonight, or it's either tonight or tomorrow night, it'll be 71 or 72, and that's the lowest low temperature that we will have had in months, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, good to see you, Robert. And everybody else who's here. Paula, Irving, Baby Love, everybody. Renee, Carrie, Lou, Amy, Slow, Big Boys PV, Dustin, Mike, Miss A, everybody. If you're here, or if you've been here, I tried to say hello to everybody, at least, and trying to keep up with the chat. Anyway, it's going more slowly now. That's fine. Sometimes it's nice to just stare at laser patterns. Shout out to moderators, chatters, lurkers. If you don't want to chat, you don't have to. If you do want to chat, feel free. Just, careful with what you say. You know the rules, generally. Everybody who's been here a while anyway. The air conditioning's nice and cold right now. I should maybe have a sweatshirt on. If I'm gonna sit right here, there's nowhere else to point the air though. I'm kinda like in the line of air conditioning no matter what. Or I could turn it off, but then it's gonna get like an oven in here pretty fast. Yeah, thank goodness, Baby Love, for cold air conditioning in the summertime. I don't know how we'd survive around here without it. It'll be a lot less necessary this weekend, but still gonna use it. That's for sure. Hey. Yeah. Hunter Biden. Good to see you, though. So, yeah, Lionel's a big deal around here. You know, that's a very popular song in these parts. Can someone survive Vegas without air conditioning? Not anymore, Robert. It's too hot now. This summer, when it got to 120 degrees and then it was like 115 plus for like 6 or 7 days after that, no. I mean, people would have started dying without air conditioning. In the olden days, when it didn't get to 120 degrees in Las Vegas, um, yeah, I mean, people found ways to survive. But, yeah, good to see you, Hunter. Thanks for being here. So, hope everybody has an awesome weekend ahead. Penelope, gonna have to take your word for it for the moment. It'd be nice to try it one day. I guess I don't believe I have any experience with it personally, not that I can recall. I'm always down for some good pizza, though. Oh, wind. Yeah. I think we got some wind in the forecast. Is that the one on, what is it, Industrial Road? Is that the one I'm thinking of? The pizza place? I can't, I know I've heard of it. I'm sure I've heard of it. Isn't that it? I don't know. Desert Inn in Arville? Okay. I was a little off. I'm sure I've been by there, but it's not the one I was thinking of. Oh, okay. I'm sure I've been by there. I don't think I've been in there that I can recall. I've been to Desert Inn in Arville plenty of times. Or in that neck of the woods. Nothing lasts as long as, well, in Vegas summers, Robert. Car batteries don't last as long, like traditional car batteries that starts your car. You're usually replacing those every couple of years, even if it's a good battery. Yeah, Vegas takes its toll on cars in general, which is another thing that makes it hard to own cars here, is you're doing a lot more maintenance. The extreme temperatures kind of chew up the roads a little faster too, and that eats up your tires, wears out your suspension, and brakes faster. So yeah, you add it all up, and the cost of owning a car in Las Vegas can be pretty high depending on how much you drive. But yeah, no, tires, batteries, brakes, nothing lasts as long in the Vegas summers. Yeah. I might have to go. We might have to go out there and try that sometime, baby love, or get a group together next time somebody's visiting or something, or I don't know. Oh wow, CBR 600. I didn't like to ride in summer either. I sold my Yamaha FC09 last summer, and it's too hot to enjoy riding in summer. But you know, like 9 months out of the year, I think Vegas is a pretty good place to ride. Oh yeah, yeah. We still have to go ghost hunting, paranormal investigating, and Irving's gonna have to come too. Next time Irving makes it to town, we're gonna have to get together for some paranormal investigating. I'm still like that's still always gonna play out in my mind. Like, how did that glass just go? Like something threw that glass off the table, something that you couldn't see. I could see it out of the corner of my eye, and you know, Baby Love and Irving could see it much better than I could. But yeah, I don't know. You could feel the weirdness of the situation, even if you couldn't see it very well. So I'm super excited to go see what else we can find out there. But there are things that happen in this very apartment that I sit in right now. Something I have a hairbrush propped up in the bathroom on the side of the sink, and it's nothing is gonna nothing is gonna come by like a whoosh or anything like that and knock it off. It's very securely up there. And something goes in the bathroom once in a while and pushes it off into the sink. And there's no reason for it because it was very securely positioned on the side of the sink and wouldn't fall off for any reason at all. It would have to be pushed. So that happens, and then things get unplugged. Sometimes when I'm charging scooters and that fan that Big Boy's PEV sent, the ghost doesn't like the fan. I think he's gotten used to it now, but didn't like the fan at first and kept unplugging it for a while, and then somebody comes through the door every once in a while, like an energy comes through the door, and you can almost hear the sound of the door opening and closing, like somebody's coming home and going about their routine, just got off work, coming through the door and going into the kitchen, and that's weird too. I want to, I don't have any kind of real equipment or anything though, and I never know when it's going to happen, so I'm never like trying to, or never in a position to catch it. But we can investigate here, or I'll do that at some point. If it's kind of small in here, it'd be hard to get more people in here. But yeah, Casa de Sincloth is haunted. Wow, I'll have to check that out, Robert. I love that kind of stuff. Unexplainable things. Um, just in general, paranormal, supernatural. I think it's cool. I don't really believe in things that I can't see. I believe that they could exist, certain things, but like if I haven't seen something, I can't really say that it's real. I believe that it might be. I don't know. Does that make any sense? I'm just kind of rambling on now. My mind is worn out. It's been a long day. I had a surprising amount of mundane things to do today, and now I feel like I'm hopefully going to sleep pretty well tonight and wake up early and feel like going out and taking a long bike ride. Maybe we'll go west. Maybe we go to Lone Mountain. There's going to be a ton of people at Lone Mountain though. There's a bike trail over there. Though haven't been all the way to Lone Mountain since I had a Honda Ruckus. So maybe it's time to do that. It'd be really awesome to have a drone at Lone Mountain though. That's one thing I was going to do when I had a drone before was ride the Ruckus to Lone Mountain and get some drone footage. But now we have enough battery to get there and back and somewhere else and back and then somewhere else and back. Probably on an e-bike. We'll see how it goes. I gotta go somewhere though. Somewhere where it's not going to be terribly crowded. It's probably a nice day over there, Vegas one. Over in the Lone Mountain neck of the woods. I think Lone Mountain is awesome though. From the other side of the valley, it looks like a giant anthill kind of on the edge of the valley. It looks a lot different when you get up close to it, and then there's, you can hike up to the top of it, and it takes, I don't know, I think most people say it takes about an hour. I don't think we could get a bike to the top of Lone Mountain. Maybe though. Yeah, she does, I think. Uh, Baby Love. I follow her anyway. Oh, okay. Big Boys PV. Yeah, Paula, you ought to be able to find Baby Love in my, like, the people that I follow. Yeah, I guess Baby Love follows me too. So either people that follow me or people that I follow, you should be able to find Baby Love in there, Paula. Aside from those of you that I know through here, I don't even know who I follow on Instagram anymore or why. I should use Instagram more. Instagram is still relevant. It's not all, bots and scams and hoochie mamas. There's good stuff on there. So, anyway, sure has been great to spend some time with you guys this evening. Hope everybody's weekend is off to a good start. Mine is, mine's getting ready for a good start. I got everything packed on the bike. Well, I got the bags, thanks again, Big Boys PV, are securely installed on the bike. That's a newer one. Vegas one. I don't know. I don't know anything about it yet. That's the fat tire bike that just came out. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Looks kind of like the bikes that I ride. If that's the one that you're talking about, I think it's probably going to be pretty good, but a Hachi equivalent would give you a little more battery and, maybe a couple more features for the same price. Yeah, no, that's the one I was thinking of. Vegas one. It looks like a good bike, but I would get the Hachi Leopard Pro step through. Like the step through version of my bike, the Leopard Pro, I think is a little bit better of a bike. It's got a little bit bigger battery. Um, I don't know. I mean, the Highboy is a little bit newer, but for the same price, I would get the step through Hachi Leopard Pro. So yeah, for $13.99 for right now, for $11.99 you can get I think you can get the step through Leopard Pro. Yeah, the EX7 is a step through. My Leopard Pro is not a step through, but they do have a step through version of it, which is every bit as good in every way, maybe better. I probably should have gotten the step through now that I have a Cheetah as well. That's a step over. I probably should have. Well, the Leopard Pro is the first bike they sent me, so I was lucky to get what I got. But if they would have let me request, I would have probably asked for the step through Leopard Pro because it's more versatile and it's easier to get off and on that bike, and you can put the seat lower if you want to. I don't know. There are a lot of advantages. So if you're gonna get the step through bike, I would say probably the Leopard Pro is the way to go right now. I think still if you use our code, it should make it $11.99, and it's got a 20 amp hour battery. It's just well designed and thought out. It's good all around. So hold on, I'm checking things here, checking other videos that I posted and such. I gotta check some things off of the wish list too as we get closer to steadily good weather. There is a step through Leopard Pro. There's a step through version of the bike. There is a step over the one that I have, but let me go to it. Unless they quit selling it. No, here it's the white Leopard Pro step through electric bike. It's on sale for $12.99 and you save another $100. It's on the Hachi website. Okay, yeah. It's hard to see it at first, but yeah, it's a cool bike. If I had the option to choose at this point, I would pick that one. I would get the step through one because I think it makes a little more sense. The only real advantage to the step over one is the frame is maybe slightly more rigid, but these are made out of aluminum anyway, so they're already really rigid frames. So, but that's a good bike. That's a really good bike right there. Yeah, it is cheaper, and I think it's a better bike. When you add it all up, I think you get a little bit more with the Hachi. And that 20 amp hour battery, I have two of them on the bike right behind me. You get a lot of range. I mean, unless you're going wide open, full speed the whole time, even then you still get 25, 30 miles. But if you put it in pedal assist 2 or 3 like I do, I'm sure I could get at least 50 miles out of a battery. If you're going like middle speed, even up some hills, stuff like that. These are incredibly good bikes. This Leopard Pro is just so good. So in that price range, for that style of bike, it's just the one I would recommend. I'm sure the Highboy is good, and thank you, Carrie, for posting the code. Yeah, well, exactly, Vegas One, and it's no surprise that it's their best-selling e-bike. It just makes so much sense, and it's my favorite one to ride. I'm gonna take the Cheetah out this weekend too, and it's awesome, and I can't wait for it to be right enough that I can go shred some trails with it. But um, oh, the wish list link, Big Boys PEV. I don't have where was that last posted, or I don't know. I don't think I can post it, or I would at this point. Um, oh, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Um, so yeah, but Vegas One, this bike, and right now the extra $100 off, making it 11.99. There just isn't a better value for that style of bike right now that I'm aware of. So that's okay as long as they've gone in through a link, Carrie. As long as they've gone in through one of my links, um, it's still like Hachi will see that I'm saying nice things about him, and I wouldn't say, you guys have. If you didn't know, I've done some objective reviews, especially about the Unagi scooters. Don't ever get one of those, please. Oh my goodness, that's still a nightmare that I'm trying to escape. Um, but yeah, so if something sucks, I'll tell you it sucks. But these Hachi e-bikes are fantastic. So much better than I would have expected. Um, I haven't heard any bad things about them, really. I mean, some of the snooty, like more expensive e-bike guys might be like, "Oh, I'm not going to ride some 750 watt e-bike. Going to have my 6,000 watt super electric whatever that goes 78 miles an hour or something." Yeah, so you're not going to impress that guy with Hachi e-bikes, but I've been riding motorcycles forever, fast motorcycles, and I love these bikes that go 28 miles an hour, and have all the power I would want them to have. So anybody, yeah, anybody that wants a good e-bike, I would certainly recommend that one. But I'd love to try that new Highboy bike, and see how it compares. Because I know Highboy makes great stuff too. Uh, so who knows? But I think 13.99 is a little steep for that bike. I think I can get you $100 off of that bike right now, which makes it 12.99 for the Highboy. But still, I would get the Leopard Pro step through for $100 less every time at this point. So yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I never knew how much I was going to love e-bikes until they sent me one, a Leopard Pro. And then the very first time I rode it, I was in love. I was like, oh my God, this is absolutely wonderful. Why did I wait so long to start riding these? And that seems to be the way most people feel about them after a ride or two. It's hard not to love it. They feel so good, and they're quiet and smooth and fun, and uh, I don't know. I mean, they're great for transportation, great for getting around and doing the things that you need to do, but also just fun. I have so much more fun on an e-bike than I could ever have in a car, you know? Is that my link? Vegas one? Yeah, Carrie, they are awesome. I had no idea how much I was going to love them. I started with when it came to personal electric vehicles, I started with scooters. I thought, for me this is probably going to make more sense most of the time, and for a lot of things it does. You know, I mean, I ride the scooter every day, the S2R Plus. I ride the e-bike, a couple times a week. But I enjoy the e-bike rides so much more than I would have thought. And they are still, I mean, it's just a fantastic way to travel. So, yeah, anybody who's thinking about riding an e-bike, I would certainly recommend it. Um, I'm not saying you should replace your car with an e-bike, but maybe get one as well, or maybe a scooter is more up your alley. I like the stand-up scooters too. I ride those a lot. Um, so if you're thinking about it though, I mean, do try something and see what you think. I'm sure you're gonna love it. I'd love to find a trike. I need to find a company that wants to send me an electric trike, especially one that's got like a back seat where maybe somebody could come for a ride, and then like once a month we'll do a special e-bike ride, and then somebody gets to come along and sit in the special seat on the back of the trike. So, yeah, 30 miles an hour. I can get the Leopard Pro to go 30 miles an hour. Mine does it. It's they're supposed to go 28 class 3 speeds, but you get enough flat road in front of you and not much or any headwind, and they will go 30 miles an hour. My scooters only go 19. The S2R Plus and the S2 Max. I say only 19. That's plenty fast on a little scooter, really. I don't need my scooters to go any faster than that, but I did have scooters that were a lot faster than that. But 30 miles an hour on an e-bike is pretty good. I can't see myself needing to go much faster than that. Personally, I've always been happy with the power and speed of the Leopard Pro. And the Cheetah. Cheetah's equally powerful. Let's see. Yeah, that white Leopard Pro step through. If I were to buy one right now, that's the one I would buy. If I'm going to get the Leopard Pro in any form, that's the one I would get. If I didn't already have the other one. Sorry, I'm going through stuff while you guys stare at laser patterns. Trying to. Thanks, Mike Schuster, if you're still here. I'm on my share sale page, and it looks like, yeah, way to go. A transaction was generated, and there's some commission money coming, so thanks everybody who's been using the links and codes. Looks like I am going to get paid from Highboy again. They sent me some of it a couple of days ago, so that's helpful. Thank you, Paula. I'm glad you think so. I don't know. Um, yeah, so Mike Schuster has 4 highboy scooters now ordered using my links, and thank you again so much. I appreciate that. It goes a long way. Email me if you want a link for Hachi e-bikes or highboy scooters and e-bikes. Link and code to get the best deal. I'll do what I can for you. I'll get you the best, discounts that are available at the time. And it helps the channel out too. So thank you for everybody who's using them. Let's see. Scooters are definitely fun. I'm not going to say an e-bike is more or less fun. I mean, sometimes I'd rather be riding a scooter. Sometimes now I think I'd rather be riding an e-bike. It all depends, but I see a lot more people riding e-bikes lately. It was mostly scooters around here for a while, but now I'm seeing a ton of bikes all of a sudden. But either way, I'd say either way, you're going to have fun. You're going to be zipping around town. You're going to be spending nothing on gas. And it's just good. It's just nice to do. Oh, Vegas Vacation is on behind me. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. And I want to do a filming locations video about that. But it's going to take me days to film. A lot of time and money. So that's on the to-do list. If I can find somebody, if anybody wants to sponsor a video like that, any company or somebody that's watching right now who thinks that might be good, all the Las Vegas area filming locations for the Vegas Vacation movie, I want to do a video about that. And again, it's going to be a big production, going to take days to film all of that, and then days more to edit. So I don't know. Yeah, Carrie, tons of e-bikes out there all of a sudden. I do like stand-up scooters, Vegas one, but if you'd rather sit, you should get, you should get a bike. There are plenty of times when I would rather sit, and I think sitting on a bike is better than, you can get seats for these scooters, but I think, if you want to sit, get a bike. When I want to sit, I ride a bike. Yeah, no, me too, Vegas one. So there are plenty of times when I just want to just not stand. So I feel you there. But they are fun to ride. I love the stand-up scooters. I have tons of fun, even on the little slow ones, 19 miles an hour. I'm still just having tons of fun out there. Yeah, Carrie, I guess it depends on what scooter you're riding. Some are more stable than others. It does take a while to get used to, just kind of the flow of an electric scooter, I guess. It's definitely different than riding a bike. I didn't feel particularly comfortable on them at first. But now, for me, after, 10,000 plus miles on stand-up scooters for me, all total, it's like second nature. But riding a bike is riding a bike. If you've ever known how to ride a bike, you can ride an e-bike. And it's, natural and familiar, and a lot of people, I see why a lot of people prefer it. But I love the stand-up scooters too, but not all the time. When I'm doing short trips around town, I'm using those. When I want sit and relax and ride for a while, I'm glad to get to use the e-bikes now. Yeah, no, the balance, it does come naturally after a while. The more you ride them, the easier it gets. But yeah, balance is key with scooter riding. Thanks for all the likes, guys. We don't usually get much action on a Friday because there's so many things going on Friday always. A lot of people go out. There are a lot of things to watch. Um, Joe mentioned high school football games now on Fridays again. Uh, yeah, so I'm just glad to have seen any of you at all, and thank you so much for having been here and just hanging out for a while. It's always great to spend some time with you and just have a nice chat. We always have a nice chat, and who knows where it goes. Now we're talking about scooters and bikes and stuff, but it's just a good vibe in here with you guys always, and I appreciate it so much. It's just, it's a good time always with you guys, and just the way it feels. I see so many people's chats that are just chaotic and ridiculous and all over the place, and it's always just the opposite of that here, and it's all thanks to you guys always. Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about, baby love. You can just feel the love with this group. Seriously, I mean, we've become a family. Just, strangers from all over the place are now family. So, and I look forward to getting to meet all of you eventually. I've been so privileged to have gotten to meet many of you so far in person. But, we're all friends no matter what, whether we met face to face yet or not. We're all part of the same group. So, I don't know. It's always the highlight of my day to get to spend any time at all with you guys. So thank you for everything that you do always. And Miss A, always moderating hard, taking care of business. And Paula too, of course. Everybody, all of you guys, for everything you do always. Even if you're just hiding out right now, lurking in the shadows, but you're hanging out, thank you. And, you're still one of us. You don't have to chat if you don't want to. Aw, Big Boys PEV, are you serious? Do you know when it's coming? Because I'm going to be out a lot in the next couple of days. And I hope it's arriving at a time when it would go to the office. Can I ask you that, Big Boys PEV? Because I'm heading out at 6 o'clock in the morning. If they're doing it before the office opens, I'll, hey, Isle Hikes. Glad to see you. But yeah, thank you, Big Boys PEV. I just need to know when it's getting here so I can receive it. Let me see. Wow, did you get me? Wow, this was out of stock the other day. Big Boys PEV. And I didn't even know that they were available, but thank you. Oh, delivery date pending. I don't think it. Let me see. Like if I try to buy it now, or what does it say? It says for me it says temporarily out of stock. Says we're working hard to be back in stock. Place your order and we'll email you when we have an estimated delivery date. You won't be charged until the item ships. Oh, I don't know. But thank you. Who knows when that could be, but thank you, Big Boys PEV. I don't know what the deal. I don't know why they would even give you. I don't know, but thank you again, Big Boys PEV. And yeah, going way out of the way, way above and beyond. So all of the adventures coming up here are brought to you by Hachi E-Bikes and Big Boys PEV. Thanks again, my friend. But that's going to be a good thing to have. The hydration backpack is what the item is. Sorry, spoiler, guys. Something on there that I really wanted that's going to be very handy to have. It's better to carry, some water on your back anyway, so it's not all on the bike. But there's other room for stuff in that backpack too. So yeah, again, thank you, Big Boys PEV. That is amazing. He is amazing. And they probably wouldn't let you put the order in if they weren't expecting them to be in stock soon, I would think. Big Boys PEV. So thank you again. I really appreciate that. And it wasn't necessary, and you've gone too far already. And thank you again, Big Boys PEV, for the bags that are on the bike right now that we're using for the rides this weekend. So yeah, this is similar to a Camelback carry, and it's got some extra storage as well, and a rain cover, and like it looks really good. And thank you again, Big Boys PEV, going way above and beyond, and absolutely not necessary. And again, adventure videos sponsored by Big Boys PEV. So. And be sure, I know most of you already do, but if you haven't yet, or go check out Big Boys PEV, and especially if you're into personal electric vehicles, and you can learn a lot and get a lot of useful information and cool things to see on his page. Yeah, I think it'd be okay, Big Boys PEV. For the last few days, it's been showing me that it's out of stock. But if it let you put it in an order, that they must be expecting to have some soon. But it looks super cool. Can't wait to use it. Thank you, Big Boys PEV. Yeah. Vegas one, you're kind of rolling the dice with a lot of those, though. Anybody can sell on Walmart, and a lot of these no-name companies are putting bikes up there, and people are thinking, oh, just because it's Walmart, it's probably got to be okay. But Walmart is like Amazon in the sense that anybody can put just about anything for sale up there. Walmart does, I guess, have a couple of their own, or the ones that they sell. But, a lot of them are, yeah. No, I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure you can find a lot of good ones through Walmart. Walmart has that little, like, electric moped thing that looks pretty cool. It's like a little mini electric motorcycle thing. And Mike, the guy in the bike ride, has one of those. Or, you've seen him in the bike ride before. And yeah, you can get those from Walmart. But beware of junk. Some people just take, parts bin stuff and half-ass an e-bike together and put a name on it, and here, check out the newest such and such e-bike, and they're just, it's a money grab. They're making as much money as they can while the market is hot, and then, who knows what happens if you ever need any help. So that's another thing. I recommend dealing with a company that will stand behind their product, like Highboy and Hachi. Those are two companies you're never going to have to worry about. If you have an issue, you can mention it. Nah, hey, 719. But how big of a battery? Um, what kind of components are used on the bike? There are an awful lot of factors to consider. You do really get what you pay for in a lot of cases. Hey, Yogi. Let's see, not getting out tonight because we're going early tomorrow to do some stuff. Did Eric have a small dog with him? No, I think that was somebody else, but yeah, we did see Eric last night. It could be. I mean, yeah, there are several big factories in China that crank out most e-bikes. But it depends a lot on how they're made and what components are used. The company gets to choose, gets to design the bike basically. So, yeah, that's a decent sized battery. Yeah, on the Wednesday bike ride, Paula. I don't think Eric had a bike or Eric had a dog with him. Eric was out pedaling on a red bike. Um, did he have a dog with him? I don't know. I didn't notice. I only saw him for a second there. I didn't see him before, but we did see Eric and Omar and the ride. Yeah, the new e-bike. Yeah. Yeah, they all kind of look the same. Most of the bikes that look like that come out of the same couple of factories, as I understand it. Um, but right now, to anyone who's looking at that new Highboy bike, save a little money and get the step through Leopard Pro. I think it's a better deal. Oh, there is. Wow, I'll have to, if it gets live streamed, I'll have to watch it later. I watch high speed chases all the time. But yeah, enjoy that, Yogi. I'll try to catch it afterwards, maybe. They pop up, those still pop up in my YouTube page a lot. So, yeah, thanks again, Big Boys PEV, for checking yet another. This is number 4 for you off of the wish list. Well, if you use the links and codes, and again, very much appreciated, all you guys that have been using the links and codes. It goes a long way, helps me stay afloat and keep the wheels turning. And let's see, we got everything. We got all the GoPro batteries charged up. Thanks again, Steve-O and Renee-O, for the batteries, which we're going to get a lot of use out of tomorrow and Sunday. Ooh, the air conditioning is super good. So, yeah, it doesn't sound bad. Vegas one. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, that backpack's definitely not going to come tomorrow, I guess. Or not early in the morning anyway, so we're on schedule. Try to leave around 6 in the morning tomorrow, which is about the time the sun comes up now. See if we can maybe be out till 10:30 or 11, but all I have is like one Powerade and a Cliff Bar. Uh, so I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to spend out there. And like the bills are paid. I got some groceries today. Um, but I got like $7 left. But McDonald's, the app sent me a thing. It's like 800 and some odd of your points are about to expire, so you need to go use them. So maybe I'm bringing a lock tomorrow, a different lock than I normally bring. So maybe we can hit a McDonald's along the way tomorrow. Maybe I can stop there and do a live stream. I don't know. We'll see while we're out and about doing some bike riding. And hey, Dean, I see you there. Good to see you. So I sure am looking forward to this weekend. Guys, I hope you guys have got a good weekend ahead. Huh. Yeah, I was thinking about going earlier. I still have a few bucks left on a card, I think. Thanks again, Aaron. And I have some points that I have to use too. I have like 13,000 some odd McDonald rewards points, and 800 and some of them are about to expire. And they sent me a thing today. It's like, you better go get some free food before these points expire. It's like, you know what? That's a good idea. Yeah, McDonald's can be a good value. Yeah, Cliff Bar. Yeah, I know, right? They're on sale. Yeah, I love a good Cliff Bar, really. I mean, they're decent for what they are. I've always found them to be. And I was at the store this morning. I was like, I gotta have something to take with me. Um, not just a Powerade, something to munch on. And I saw Cliff Bars. They're like two for $3 or something. It's like, you know what? You could buy one for half of that. It's like, yeah, I'll just buy a Cliff Bar. So, yeah, got a Cliff Bar. And it's a good little something to munch on when you're out and about, yeah. So, but maybe we have to hit a McDonald's or something while we're out there too, depending on how it goes or where we end up. I don't know. I was gonna go east. I was gonna go to Lake Mead, but that it's gonna be so packed this weekend, and there are gonna be so many cars whizzing by, missing me by an inch or two. And like so many people have been waiting for good weather and a chance to go out to the lake and do other things. So maybe we'll have to go somewhere else. I don't know. I'm gonna get out on a bike tomorrow. We have two batteries fully charged. Everything else is pretty much ready to go. So something is gonna happen. Except the bike is a lot heavier now. The bike is normally, I'm on the second floor. I got to carry this thing up and down the stairs. The bike with nothing on it, this bike is 73 pounds. The bike now, with everything on it, is about, best I can figure, about 105 pounds. So I'm going to have to carry that up the stairs when I get back. And I'm not looking forward to that, especially after a long ride. The last thing I'm going to want to do is carry all that up the stairs. I need to live in a van for a while is what I need to do. There aren't any stairs involved. But yeah, when I come back to a place like this, I'm going to make sure it's on the ground floor, because we do a lot of personal electric vehicle related activities here. And I'm tired of carrying them up and down the stairs. And water too. Yeah, good call, Paula. I'm bringing a frozen water bottle to help keep my Powerade cool, and when it, thaws out some, it becomes water to drink. So I'll have a water and a Powerade and a Cliff Bar and some McDonald's rewards points. So I think we're good. I need to put flat out, like the tire treatment, flat out or tire slime in these tires before we go and do anything too exciting on these e-bikes. I need to get the flat stuff in the tires. That's another thing I need to, that's probably the next thing I'm going to buy that's on the wish list right now. It's $20 for enough flat out to do one of the e-bikes. But that's better than having to fix tires, especially like when you're out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. And it's not a guarantee that you're not going to get a flat tire, but it's like, it's better. So, yeah, that's something I keep forgetting about and need to do. I should have bought a can of Fix-A-Flat or something just in case to carry if I find myself out in the wilderness a ways. I don't know. We could go to the dunes tomorrow. We could definitely, well, a lot of people are going to be going to the dunes too. There's going to be a lot of people at the dunes for sure tomorrow. Only in the 90s. That sounds pretty good. Vegas one. Yeah, you can get a decent e-bike without spending a ton of money. But if you spend a little more money, you can get a really, really decent e-bike. But, get one that makes sense to you. But if you need a Hachi or a Highboy, I can save you a little money. Well, they all say regularly some huge price. They always have some overly inflated regular price. None of them are ever the regular price. Except for the Highboy, I guess, the new one. I don't know. I think he got S2 Pros. Big Boys PV. Let me see. Transaction was generated. View it here. Hold on. I'm looking. It just says Highboy. Dual S2 Pro pack and a phone holder. Shout out again to Mike Schuster for using the links and codes, earning some commission for the channel while saving some money. So thank you again, Mike Schuster and Big Boys PEV, for using the codes, and everybody who used the codes. Joe, anybody who ordered their stuff and used my Amazon codes. And also, if I'm an Amazon affiliate too. If you find a bike that you like on Amazon, I might be able to get you a discount on that. But even if you use my link, it still, helps the channel out. So, anyhow, I guess I need to just kind of finish getting ready, go to bed early. Yeah, I thought you meant what did Mike order? Yeah, Mike ordered, well, he said something about it earlier in the chat, S2 Pros, but it did tell me. So he got a 2-pack of S2 Pros and phone holder or something, and Yeah, shout out again to anybody who's using links and codes. Helps the channel a lot. Um, and could save you a good bit of money too. So yeah, anyway, I guess I better work on a couple more things before I'm done for the night. Um, and then yeah, big day tomorrow. Yeah, with a 1500 watt though, and only a 15 amp hour battery, you're gonna go through that battery pretty fast. But that doesn't sound like a bad deal. But anyway, guys, I guess we're gonna wrap it for tonight, but I sure do appreciate you taking the time and coming and hanging out and doing everything that you do. Thank you, Big Boys PEV, for checking something else off of the wish list. I do appreciate that very much, and you know, all of you guys for everything you do always, Carrie and Miss A, and everybody who's posting links and stuff and doing the things that you do. I don't know. Thank you, moderators, for moderating. Yeah, sorry, Liberty Tree. We're wrapping it up, but good to see you. So thank you, moderators, for moderating, chatters for chatting, lurkers for lurking. Carrie, good night to you. And everybody, have a great weekend, guys. I'm going to check in with you a lot of things going on. Baby love, best wishes, praying for your son. Everybody, have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for everything, and I hope to see you tomorrow. I'm going to check in with you at some time. Can't say exactly when or where. So yeah, good night, Big Boys PV, and everyone. Thanks again for everything, and see you again soon.